Hi, everybody. Here with sophomore Peyton Mills, the GAC Player of the Week for last week and an outstanding week at Southern Nazarene. You hit 733 over the weekend and 3 home runs. You drove in 13 and scored 11 runs. Have you ever had a weekend that productive?
I had one pretty good last year, but not quite as good as this year. So definitely pretty happy with how I performed this weekend, but definitely couldn't have done it without the team. I hadn't been feeling my best the weekends prior, just kind of down and not the most confident. But they hung with me and supported me through everything, and I think that's why I had such a good weekend this weekend.
And now you're leading the conference in hitting, and you raised your batting average 46 points over the weekend. I mean, just talk about that. 46 points, you raised your batting average over the weekend.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I didn't know that at first. I knew I had a good weekend, but then I kind of reflected on it and was like, oh, okay, that was pretty good. But, I mean, I definitely worked with Coach Berry a lot on my hitting before that because fundamentally something was off, and he helped me fix it, and so I have him to thank also for that too.
I mentioned you're atop the conference in batting average, and now go back to last year, conference freshman of the year coming into the conference. How much was, you go back to last year, the success that you had in your first year and now translated into your second year, confidence-wise?
I think I could have a little bit more confidence this year just because I know what to expect. Overall, I try not to think too much about last year because it is a different year, but I am willing to think about kind of how I approached games and stuff last year, so that definitely helped me this year prepare.
And now this team is on quite a roll right now. What's been the key for this ball club this year during this stretch?
I think overall we just have focused on continuing with our process and one pitch at a time, one game at a time, not getting ahead of ourselves too much and just focusing on what we can control.
How fun is it to come to the ballpark? I mean, you guys are about to get ready to practice and getting ready for a weekend series, a home weekend series with Southeastern Oklahoma. It makes it coming to the ballpark a little bit more fun, I would imagine, for practice.
Yes, sir, it definitely does.
A lot of smiles. I see a smile on your face.
Our spirits are pretty high right now. We're getting some good recognition, some well-deserved, I think. But we know deep down that we have a lot more work that we need to do in order to maintain what we've done so far. So just knowing that we get to come out here and play the sport that we love and have some more fun doing it makes me happy every day. So.
Yeah, 29 wins helps a lot, right? Already 29 wins on the season?
It definitely does help a lot.
All right, thank you so much, Peyton Mills, for joining us, and best of luck throughout the season. We'll see you this weekend.
Thank you.
So, Peyton Mills with us, the Player of the Week in the Great American Conference. And again, the Lady Bisons, don't forget, they'll be right here at the softball field this weekend. Come out for games on Friday and Saturday, Southeastern Oklahoma in town. For the Harding Sports Network and for HardingSports.com with the Lady Bisons, I'm Billy Morgan.